Hey, Prop Dad here with Cosplay for Us All. Working on the Gandalf staff today, and we like to share our failures as well as our successes. I was working on the staff where the gem is going to set here, and I'll get to this in just a moment. This was my first attempt, kind of an experiment just to see if this could be done and what it would look like and whatnot. I had cut some PVC pipe and used a heat gun and twisted at the same time. I came out with this unusual kind of appearance, but ended up, before I even put the gem in there and closed it up, because the tendrils do need to come up and wrap around, I just realized these are going to be too big. Going back and looking at pictures and stuff, these are just going to be way too big. So as you see, what I've done over here with this, I've cut another piece. Instead of twisting them, I've cut some out. There was going to be too many still. What I'm going to attempt to do here in a few is I'm going to heat this back up and wrap these up and twist at the same time to give it that twisted effect that Gandalf's staff has. I'm going to wrap this in aluminum foil because afterwards it needs to be painted and whatnot. But then after that we can kind of reach in there with some needle nose pliers or whatever and pull the foil off and expose this again. This, by the way, was made with, I think we've got it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It's a gem making, you make your own jewelry and stuff. It's like an epoxy. Created a clay mold for that and just poured it in and got this, drilled a hole down the center and put some LEDs in there. Okay, so this is going to be proof that things aren't always pretty as you're working on them. You've just got to visualize what it's going to be in the end. So I've heated up the tendrils here on the PVC to a point where they were sagging, and then I twisted them and we've got this effect. Now there's way too many there, so of course I'm going to cut some out, shape a little bit. This is a little too tight up here. Some of it's going to come off, but it's a little too tight up here also. We're going to use paper clay to go over some of the tendrils and whatnot and sculpt and give it more of a twisted wood appearance before we paint and finish and things like that. So hopefully this will come out okay. And here we are with the finished Gandalf staff. Bring it in closer for a second so you can take a look from top to bottom. Some light, I'll show you that in a second. See the detail on the Alright, so as the previous video showed you, we had wrapped these tendrils around here. After that was done, I took the PVC pipe into a vise just to hold one end of it, and I would take the same heat gun and heat up the pipe a little bit, and I would bend it. I would move it, heat it, bend it. I did that several times, even going back to some areas that I'd already bent, and like try to bend it back into position. Gives it more of a natural effect. Also, the grooves that were done on here, we've got some photos on our Facebook page, but that was done with a Dremel tool, going all the way up and down. After that was all put together, Wendy took over pretty much from there and started sculpting with paper clay over the tendrils. Also intermittently heating some stuff to get it, shaped better. After the paper clay, she had put on Mod Podge to seal that in, and then after that we had used Smooth-On's Epsilon to seal it even better, but give a harder finish and to help blend it in down here, and covered the whole staff in Epsilon because it really helped smooth out the grooves that were dug in there. Then I got my hands back on it, and the gem that we put in there had LEDs in there, and I went out and picked up a switch that is a 2-position, or it's a 3-position, middle is off, and if we go down, the light lights dim, and if we go all the way up, it's a brighter. So we got 2 different positions like that. And after the Epsilon, Wendy had painted it with a light brown rattle can paint, and then had weathered it with shades of brown and black,
gray,
and gray. Gray. All right. And then had sealed it off with a clear coat. And then the last thing we did was we put a rubber stopper on the end here. A couple reasons for that: to help protect the end, but also PVC pipe walking along will slide on concrete and smooth surfaces, so it does help keep it from sliding around. That's it. Thanks for watching.
click like and subscribe.
You said it. Click like and subscribe. It's a Tim Burton umbrella. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Then the last thing we did was we put a little rubber stopper in the bottom. Not only to help protect the bottom, but to get a little bit of grip because PVC pipe would slide on the floor.
That's not the last thing we did.
What's the last thing we did?
I painted it.
Oh, you painted it, yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.